Good morning everyone and thank you for joining us on the Polymer Update News Show. It is Saturday, September 1st. This is Pratiksha Karkera in Mumbai. Today we bring to you a special report consisting of global market synopsis of polymers spanning three different markets: Asia, Europe and the United States of America. In Asia, in LDPE prices edged lower in the Asian region this week. The price decline was on the back of persistently bearish regional demand sentiments. In LLDPE spot prices witnessed a fall in Asia this week. The price fall was triggered by plentiful product availability coupled with weaker regional demand trends. In HDPE prices were assessed lower this week. Reports of a dull demand trend across the Asian region coupled with deals concluded at lower prices together pulled rates of HDPE lower. In PP, the market for PP in Asia was assessed stable to firm. Prices in Southeast Asia were higher on the back of improved regional buying trends. Prices also climbed in India as a result of higher offers from Middle Eastern producers and reports of a limited availability of import offers for the month of September. In PVC, prices for PVC in Asia were assessed stable. However, weaker demand trends were reported in major markets like China and India. In PS, the PS market in Asia was assessed steady to firm. Prices for PS in most of the South Asian countries rose owing to strong upstream SM rates. In PET, the PET market witnessed an uptrend in South Asian region. A rise in the prices of PET was on the back of bullish upstream PTA and MEG rates. In ABS, despite firmer upstream SM, butadiene and ACN values, ABS prices in Asia journeyed southward, falling on the back of weaker regional demand trends. In the European market, in LGPE, despite poor regional demand and plentiful product availability, LGPE spot and contract prices were assessed flat in Europe this week. In LLGPE, the LLGPE market witnessed a similar scenario as that of LGPE. The contract prices for feedstock ethylene for September were rolled over from August settlement levels. In HDPE, although the market for HDPE witnessed a continuous lull, HDPE spot and contract prices were assessed steady in Europe this week. The availability of the product was reported as limited in the region. In PP, despite higher upstream propylene rates, PP prices were assessed flat in Europe this week. Buying trends were reported as soft across the European region. In PVC, despite persistently weaker regional demand trends, PVC spot and contract prices were assessed steady in Europe this week. The contract prices for feedstock ethylene for September were rolled over from August settlement levels. In PS spot prices witnessed a rise in Europe this week. Prices firmed mainly on account of strong buying sentiments. Prices were further prompted to rise in anticipation of a rise in SM contract price settlement for the month of September. In PET, bottle-grade PET contract prices climbed in Europe this week. Prices for PET marched higher owing to the bullish sentiments provided by stronger upstream PTA and MEG prices. In ABS, despite firmer SM, butadiene and ACN feedstock values, ABS spot prices down adjusted in Europe this week. In USA, in LGPE export prices inched higher in the US this week. Firmer upstream energy and ethylene rates pushed the price of LGPE upwards. In LLGPE, reports of weaker buying sentiments and ample product availability pulled LLDPE export prices lower in the USA this week. In HDPE, despite higher upstream costs, HDPE export prices slipped in the US. Reports of sufficient product availability and weaker buying trends supported the price fall. In PP, prices of PP were assessed stable in the United States of America. Prices witnessed stability on the back of firmer upstream propylene contract rates for the month of September. In PVC, reports of weaker global demand trends pushed PVC export prices lower in the US. In PS, despite persistently stronger buying sentiments, PS export prices were assessed steady. In ABS, despite higher upstream SM and ACN rates, ABS prices in the USA were assessed steady. That is all for today's Polymer News. We're also taking comments and questions from our viewers, so make sure you drop an email to info@polymerupdate.com. Many thanks for watching. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/polymerupdate and be sure to click the like button. You can also find us on Twitter at Polymerupdate. For the latest news from the plastics and petrochemicals industry, subscribe to our YouTube channel and do not forget to hit the bell icon.